Hello my lovely friends, my name is Ava and today I have a pretty big book haul. I've been so good about buying books. Book hauls aren't that frequent on my channel, but I've accumulated quite a few books from my birthday. Publishers have sent books my way, as well as I went to a book signing and I just grabbed a few things. So I thought I'd show off some books that I have gotten in the past few months. I just have them all stacked around me. I don't really have an order to this, but I'll tell you where I got them or who gifted them to me, because some of these are very graciously gifts for my birthday. Thank you so much. My birthday was at the beginning of September. Okay, first two books I'd love to show off are these two by Kiara Forester. I actually interviewed Kiara at the bookstore that I work at in Austin. This was her newest release and I had to get this one as well. So this one was so good. It's a heroine who's like a demon goddess from a different realm, gets sucked through kind of like a portal to her fated mate in our world, and that's our hero Gideon, and he's a rancher and he like keeps her safe on his ranch. She's trying to keep the fact that she is an otherworldly being, like keep it a secret, so he doesn't know about her horns and her tail and all that jazz. Anyway, he ends up falling for it. It's a very sweet, hot, character focused romance. If that fits your vibe, this one was so incredibly fun for me. I also got an art print of them. I got the safer work version because I got the NSFW version for the next book that I'm gonna mention, but this one was, it's like right up my alley, my type of book. They're just stuck on a ranch together and they end up falling for each other, like my type of book. And she did sign it. She said, "Love you, Avery, happy birthday." Because this was, I think I did this like the day before my birthday. I gave this interview, so she was so freaking sweet. She's still on tour. We were her first stop on tour in the US. And then I also have My Blood Is Yours, another romantasy, but this one actually takes place in like historical time period on our world, in our world, like a historical romance novel, okay? But our hero is from the same realm as the heroine from the book I just mentioned. He looks like this. He's got like purple skin and horns, and he also gets sucked through a portal to his fated mate and finds it in our heroine. But she works for this like scientist professor dude, and he wants to study him and chains him up, and that's why this art looks like this, and he's chained up because he's chained up, and she is sent to like service him and like clean him and take samples from him, samples of all kinds from him. Anyway, yeah, they're fated mates. So Kiara also signed this one. Look at how cute her little doodle is, so cute. I purchased Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks at a Half Price Books. I decided to go into a few Half Price Books on my birthday. I didn't buy all that many, honestly. I think this is the only book. No, I bought another book too, but I bought this one and another book, and I've heard great things about this. I'm planning on reading it very soon. I just got the audiobook in, but I think it's a romance with our heroine and an undertaker. Like everyone that I know of that has read this book like really loves it, so hopefully I do as well. One of the perks for working at a bookstore is that sometimes you get free books from publishers, as well as some ARCS. So I got this special new edition of A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. The publisher sent us a copy of this one, and I snagged it. So it says You and Only You. I have not read this yet. I know this is like the angstiest book of all time apparently. I love Candy's books, but I have yet to read this one because I don't really feel like getting my heart ripped open right now. You know what I mean? And I know that's the thing you have to be ready for when you pick this book up. I know it's like a right person, wrong time book. These people are like soulmates, but they're never single at the same time. I don't really know, but I know I love Candy, and I know other people love this book. The other book that I purchased on my birthday is Torn by Karen Cole. I've read this book already, and I wanted to add it to my collection. This is an age gap romance. The heroine, when she was born, her parents were like, I think 15, and this is a romance with her dad's best friend. They only felt platonic feelings for each other until recently. They kind of like grew up with each other in a sense. Like he was 15 when she was born, they grew up together, and she's all grown up now, and they start having feelings for each other. So I really love Karen's books like so much. If you want angst, if you want drama, if you want heartfelt, gut-wrenching relationships, Karen Cole is the author to pick up. Bloom sent me this copy of Wyatt. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Bloom. This is by Jessica Peterson. I don't think this is the first book. Yes, it's the second book in the Lucky River Ranch series. I know the first one is Cash. This is just so cute. Cowboy Roommates, I don't know anything about it, but thank you so much, Bloom, for sending it to me. I need to find the first book and then get started. I love a cowboy romance, so I hopefully will love this one as well. I have 2 ARCs that were available to grab at the bookstore. So this is Secret Haven by Catherine Cowles. I've not read this series yet by her, but I love her Tattered and Torn series. So hopefully I like this one. I think this might be the last book in the series. It's number 6. Small town suspenseful romance. That's what Catherine's known for. That's like her bread and butter. So I don't know anything else, and I don't want to know anything else, but I have an ARC from Catherine. Very cool. I also have an ARC of The Heartless One by Emma Hamm. This comes out on March 3rd of 2026. I just read The Deathless One. It was my favorite book, which is so sad because I love Emma so much. So we'll see when I get to this, if I get to it. I just love Emma, so I might just pick it up because I love her a lot and want to see how this series goes. This is the second book in her romantasy series with like a shadow daddy, a princess who's killed and gets brought back to life because of him, and he wants to take over the world and he needs her help to do it. So yeah, I did read number 1, and yeah, this is the second one. I do love the covers for these. I think they're so pretty. I went to a book signing in Dallas called Villains and Vixens. I actually was there as an assistant for Ruby Dixon. I actually got 2 books from her at that signing. One of them, this one, was something that was in like the VIP and volunteer and assistant bags, I'm pretty sure. So this is When She Dances, a different cover of it. I already own the original one. So yeah, I have another copy of When She Dances. Ruby gifted me this copy of By the Horns, which is her second book in her like Minotaur romance series. The first one was Bull Moon Rising. I have read that one, but she was so sweet and gifted this. It says this book is full of bull. Enjoy, Ruby Dixon. She was so sweet and gifted one of these to all of her assistants. I freaking love her. This book came out like a day or 2 before the event, so this was so nice of her. I have to show it off. It's so pretty. I have yet to read this one, but I have read the first book in the series. Thought it was so incredibly fun. It even has end pages. So cool. So yeah, I can't wait to pick this one up. I have the audiobook ready soon, so I'm gonna pick it up fairly soon. I also picked up Stonehearts by S.E. Wendell at that signing. I read Halfling, and actually Halfling is in this stack as well, which I'll get to in a second. But I saw Stonehearts and love this cover. This is the romance between a gargoyle and a fae. My type of shit. My type of shit. And she's so cute and has pink wings, and he looks like besotted by her. And so I needed it. I needed it a lot. So this says to Avery S.E. Wendell, and this has a sticker from her, her card, as well as a little sticker of the raccoon from Halfling. So I'll just talk about Halfling right now. This is actually a birthday present from Spirit. I absolutely love Spirit. She is also a booktuber. I'll link her channel down below. But this is an orc romance. He's half orc technically, but it's still an orc romance. And she is a human woman who gets captured by his people, and he sets her free and rescues her, and they go on this long trek and journey back to her home, and they end up falling for each other along the way. He adopts this raccoon, this little baby raccoon that he finds like abandoned in the woods, and he carries it along with him. It's so cute. So this one was great. I loved S.E. Wendell. I loved meeting her. So thank you so much, Spirit, for sending this my way. I love this one, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection finally. Another one I found at the bookstore, an ARC, is Enchanting the Fey Queen by Stephanie Burgess. This is the second book in a series apparently, but the cover intrigued me, and it's like a romantasy, so I need to go find out what book number 1 is. But yeah, we just honestly have a bunch of ARCs that we just, if you want it, take it kind of thing. I promise I don't take all of them. There's a bunch. So I found this book at Target. Look at that. It's The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reed. Like, hello. It's stunning. It has a ribbon bookmark. It has beautiful end pages. Oh my god. It's stunning. It smells amazing as well. Like, that's what it looks like naked. Then this is the other side. Are you kidding? So freaking pretty. I honestly don't even know what this book is about. I think he only has one eye. The hero does. He's wearing an eye patch. But this was like one of the first books I've bought in so long. I just bought it because of the cover, because I rarely do that anymore because I've been burned in the past, but I needed this. I needed this, and I know there's an audiobook out. This just looks like a me book. It gave me vibes. My lovely friend Zay spoiled me for my birthday. One of the things she did get me is, I forgot to get it down, but it's all the way on my top of my bookcase, and it's a puzzle. She got me a new puzzle, a Beauty and the Beast puzzle that's absolutely beautiful. And she also got me some books. She spoiled me. This is The Tyrant Alpha's Rejected Mate by Kate C. Wells. Like, probably my favorite wolf shifter romance. So good. The heroine gets rejected by her mate, who is the alpha of this pack, and he realizes too late that, oh my gosh, wait, I am mistaken. I think that is actually my mate. So he has to grovel to get her back. She's kind of like the pack outcast or whatever. So fun. I really enjoyed this series. Thank you so much, Zay, for that one. She also got me Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. We both love Tara's books, and we both adored this one as well. This is a second chance romance. These two were married, and they go on a road trip after dropping their son off at college together, and through this road trip they end up falling in love with each other. I know I always say I don't like road trip romances. I think I don't like specific road trip romances. I think it's like a hit or miss trope for me now. I think that's a better description, because I absolutely loved this one. One of my favorite books of the year. Zay also got me a copy of Raven Unveiled, which is the last book currently in her Fallen Empire series. I don't know if it's like the last book overall, but it's the last one right now. This is one of her many romantasy books. Like I said, the last book currently out in this series. And don't read this as a standalone, by the way. It's a different couple, but there's a villain, and our hero, you get to read about him in the previous two books, specifically book number 2 and the heroine, and what they've gone through and how they got to this point, because in this book he is on the hunt for her. He's trying to find her and chase her down. So all I'll say about that one, but thank you so much, Zay, for spoiling me with all these books. Another friend who spoiled me for my birthday was Victoria. She also got me 3 books. So sweet. She got me the woman version of Madam by Sarah Kate, which was the only book I was missing in my collection of the Salacious Players Club. Like, I want to collect the people covers because they're more pretty than the other ones. Just saying. So I did not have Madam, and you girls sent one to me. Thank you so much, Victoria. My collection is now complete, and I have only actually read the first book in this series, funnily enough. So now I can marathon all of them, so thank you. She also got me The Horde King of Shadow by Zoe Draven, which is the first book in her spin-off series to the Horde Kings of Dakar, which I read earlier this year and really enjoyed, so thank you. And then she also got me the paperback copy of His Darkest Desire by Tiffany Roberts, which I read earlier this month and had fun reading with Tiffany. So thank you so much, Victoria, for all these books. This one is like a portal fantasy, Beauty and the Beast vibes to the max. So Torie from Novel Life was so sweet and sent me Pucked by Helena Hunting for my birthday. Thank you so much. I absolutely love this series. I am really liking these new covers. I do have a love for the people covers as well, so I have those, but this is my favorite hockey romance series, so I will take any edition of these because they're so freaking pretty. Thank you so much. If you want to laugh your ass off, read these books. Read these books. So thank you so much, Torie. My friend Sam from Books with Samantha sent me Wreck My Plans by Jillian Meadows for my birthday. Thank you so incredibly much. I love Jillian Meadows. I read this one, I want to say, I think this past Christmas, and was so excited when I picked it up because I didn't realize one of the characters in here has celiac disease. I have celiac disease, if you didn't know. And I was so excited and shocked that that representation was in there. I had no idea before going in. So thank you so much. I love this book so much, and I am very excited to have it on my shelves. I'll put it right next to Give Me Butterflies, which was her first book. So thank you so much, Sam. Another gift for my birthday is from one of my authors. If you don't know, I'm an author assistant, and I have a few author clients, and one of them sent me this. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Like, this is absolutely stunning. This is a collection of the Bronte sisters. Like, so pretty. I have, if you can see right here, I have this collection, and these are all Jane Austen, and the same publisher did these for the Bronte sisters. I love the Bronte sisters. I love their books, so we're gonna show them off. Look at how cute. It's like a teal color. So first one that we have that fell out is Jane Eyre. so pretty, absolutely stunning. It has the ribbon bookmark in here as well. This one I have not read yet. This is The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. So pretty. We've got a green bookmark. We have Violet by Charlotte Bronte, which another one I have not read. So pretty. All these are so pretty. And then lastly, we have Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, which is another one of my favorites. So, oh my gosh, it's absolutely stunning. So thank you so incredibly much for this. I feel very blessed. Thank you so incredibly much for this amazing gift. It's like a new prized treasure on my shelf. Villains and Vixens, I also got Alphemies to Lovers by Jennifer Chipman, the like special edition. Look at that. On the back it says, "Aren't you going to unwrap your present, Theodore?" How cute. I think it's a romance between an elf and like Santa's son or something like that. I just wanted to support Jen. She was so sweet. And signed it for me, Avery, Merry Christmas. And it came with a bookmark as well. It's so pretty. I love the pages. I will definitely be picking this one up around Christmas time. I have not read this one yet. Also at that signing, I found a book for free. I was going into a little alcove in the hotel to make a call, to literally call my mom to say hi. And I found this. It says, "Take Me, Read Me, Love Me. This is Yours Unexpectedly" by Rachel Lewis. I actually bumped into her after I found this, which is so funny to me. And because I was walking around with this, she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's my book. Congratulations for finding it." I was like, "Oh my gosh." Turns out this is the old cover of the book, and she's giving away copies and left a few in the hotel. This is a college romance and just looks so cute. I don't really read college romances anymore, but like this actually looks really cute. Rachel was just so incredibly sweet. Like this is the new cover. It looks very similar, but it's not the exact same. Then this is the second book in the series. So this one is Brothers Best Friend, Friends with Benefits to Lovers, Theater Kids, which I was a theater kid. Forbidden Love, Neurodiversity Rep, Found Family. It's a rom-com and has dual POV. Sounds really fun, and I am so like very grateful that I found this. Like, isn't that so cool? I've never done that. I know some authors leave books hiding in hotels during conventions, but I've never found a book before. Bloom sent me 2 other books throughout the month. So they sent me The Striker by Anna Huang. Oh my goodness, this book is a chunky monkey, but look at that. Absolutely stunning. It's the first book in her like soccer romance series, I think. It has like the iridescent lettering. I still have to finish her Twisted series. I've only read the first 2 books, so after I do that, I will jump into this one. Thank you so much, Bloom, for sending this one to me. They also sent me Kiss the Villain, which is Rena Kent's, I believe, newest release. I think this one's MM, if not mistaken. Has beautiful pages. Yeah, it's a dark MM romance. Thank you so much, Bloom. I have read a few books by Rena, but I haven't really heard anything about this one specifically. I, of course, purchased People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young on release day because I gotta support my girl. I have to. I love Hannah so much. I'm actually picking this one up any day now because I got the audiobook. It's a small town romance between a poet and an artist. That's all I really know. That's all I know. I don't care about anything else. I love Hannah. I love her books. So I know I'm gonna love this one. And this last stack is from a lovely author friend of mine. I love her very dearly. She is one of my friends. I call her a friend, that's for sure. But Torie Jean sent me her 3 books along with some cute little items. She is so sweet. If you have not read Torie's books yet, please go and do it. These are all her updated covers. I have these 2 books in the original covers, but the covers have been updated since then. So she sent me the new version. So this is Finding Gene Kelly. I've talked about this book and the next one a whole hell of a lot on my channel. She is so sweet and signed as well. She's so sweet. Okay, so Finding Gene Kelly is an enemies to lovers romance, fake dating, takes place in Paris, has endometriosis representation, a heroine who bakes. Like, it's very me-coded, very me-coded. If you love books with chronic illness representation, please read any of Torie's books. They're all own voices for endo and done so incredibly well. I feel so seen in all of her books. Like, look at how cute this freaking book cover is. So cute. And then we have Dukes and Deeks, perfect for the fall season. Okay, this book is just one of my favorites in general. Again, very me-coded. So our heroine runs this Jane Austen festival in her small town, and it's a festival that also has actors hired to play Pride and Prejudice characters. So you have like a Lizzie and Darcy walking around the festival, as well as a Lydia and Wickham. okay? And the actual actors who play Lydia and Wickham in the festival have run off together and actually gotten married in real life. So she has no one to play Lydia and Wickham. So she steps in to play Lydia, and her close friend that she's known for quite a long time. He's a hockey player who actually got benched for the season. You figure out why when you read the book. And he doesn't really know what he's signing up for, but he's like, I'll help you out. I'll play this Wickham dude. And he knows nothing about Jane Austen at all. So it's a wild ride. They're kind of like fake pretending to be together during this festival and finding out they actually have feelings for each other. They always have. And it's perfect. Like, I love Jane Austen. The festival is so incredibly cute, and just, I love this. Again, amazing endometriosis representation, chronic pain rep. Please read this if you have not yet. And then we also have her Christmas one, which is really cute. This is Love at Frost Sight. Another one with endometriosis rep, and we have like a touch of magic in like a contemporary setting. That's all I'll leave you with. I won't say anything else. I won't spoil that. But she also sent me some like little goodies I wanted to show off. These are all art prints for the books that she sent me. So this is one for Finding Jean Kelly. This is Love at Frost Sight. And then this one's Dukes and Deeks. Look at that. So cute. She also sent me some stickers and a bookmark. So we have this one with all of Torie's information on the back. And then we have some stickers. Okay, we have, this is one for Finding Jean Kelly. This one's my favorite one. This is The Illness May Be Chronic, but This Silly Goose is Still Iconic, and it's holographic. I'm putting that on my laptop. This one is from Finding Jean Kelly. This one's from Dukes and Deeks. It's the hockey team. There's this cute one, a book stack in my cozy soft girl reading era. And then I also have Carrying the Flame 101, which says A Book Boyfriend's Guide to Long Suffering Pining, How to Carry the Torch Without Getting Burned. How cute is that? And then last one is this stack of books with a coffee cup and flowers. So incredibly cute. Thank you so much, Torie, for sending those to me. I love you a lot. So thank you. And that's it. That's my book haul, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, out of the books I have not read yet, which one should I pick up? Have you read any of these? Do you plan to read any of these? Let me know. If you don't feel like commenting anything else, you can leave me a book stack emoji in the comment section down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all soon in my next one. Bye, y'all.
Oh, and I keep finding dog ears that you left in my books. Miss your ache and I just crash over, cause you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so hungover, sunlight painted stripes on your